So today we're talking skincare dupes. I have 7 affordable skincare alternatives to their luxury or high-end skincare counterparts. We're going to look at the ingredients, the textures, the performance, the price of all of these products that I have experience with. I've tried them, I've tested them. A lot of these I've used for a long time, both the high-end and the budget skincare product. So by the end of this video, you can decide if it's worth it to you to spend a little bit more to get the high-end skincare item, or if you can save a little bit of money. I have various brands to choose from for the budget skincare items. I do want to give a big thank you to Maelove for sponsoring this video today. I have been using Maelove items for a couple of years now. I think they're a great, affordable alternative to a lot of high-end items. So I am going to be featuring a couple of their products in this video. And I do want to welcome you back to my channel if you're a regular, and welcome to those of you who are new here. And I do hope that you consider subscribing by the end of this video. So we can go ahead and get into it. You do need to know my skin type before we start. I am 44 years old. I have sensitive skin and rosacea, so I can flare up pretty easily. And my skin is oily in the T-zone and combination, so I can get dry around the perimeter. So let's go ahead and get into the first category, which is going to be manual scrubs, manual exfoliation, which I think is really great to do on a regular basis. A couple times a week is the most that I ever do it. So there's a couple of really popular manual exfoliators from Dr. Brandt. We hear about them all the time, the microdermabrasion and the pore dermabrasion. The microdermabrasion is the more expensive of the two. It is $79 for 2 ounces. This is described as an age-defying exfoliator that gently polishes and smooths the look of skin and buffs away dead surface skin cells for a smoother, brighter complexion in minutes. Now, this is the one that is good for kind of all skin types, including dry skin. And this is the one that has lactic acid in it. It has jojoba oil, aloe, and chamomile extract so that it doesn't dry out the skin. It also moisturizes at the same time, but it still sloughs away those dead skin cells. However, it also has some added fragrance, which is kind of a drawback, but I do find that it's very, very gentle to the skin. This one has a kind of creamy, milky consistency and is a white color. It was kind of hard for me to tell the difference at first between the microdermabrasion and the pore dermabrasion. Why would I use one over the other? The pore dermabrasion is $58 for 2 ounces of product. This is a professional grade treatment that uses physical and chemical exfoliation to target impurities, cleanse skin, and refine the look of pores. Now, in all of these, including the budget, you're not getting those micro beads. The Dr. Brandt products have micro size aluminum oxide crystals. And so that's where you're getting your physical exfoliation. And in this product, caviar lime extract works as the chemical exfoliator to smooth and brighten the skin. It also has salicylic acid to unclog pores. So this has salicylic acid, and the microdermabrasion has lactic acid. And this one, the pore dermabrasion, has hyaluronic acid. Throughout this video, when I reference hyaluronic acid, I love it. I think it's a fantastic ingredient. It occurs naturally in the body and depletes as we start to age. It holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water and just really, really helps keep the skin hydrated without greasiness. So if you can get a product that has hyaluronic acid in it, it's a really great thing. So at 2.03 ounces, which is just over the 2 ounces of the other products, you have the Maelove Deep Exfoliator. Now, again, this whole video is not going to be Maelove. I just have a couple products in here. This is $23.95. So this is about 1/3 of the price of the pore dermabrasion and about 1/4 of the price of the microdermabrasion. Maelove does also offer free shipping and returns and a 100-day guarantee, which I think is fantastic. So they say to use this 2 to 3 times a week to get the best results, just as with any exfoliator. And this unclogs pores, removes impurities, buffs away dead skin cells to give you baby smooth skin. So weekly use of this allows for much better absorption of your other skincare products that you use. And it just makes your skincare routine more effective because your skin is exfoliated. It's prepped better for your skincare. This has salicylic acid and pulverized clay to help draw out impurities and absorb excess sebum and unclog pores, and it just makes your skin more radiant. This also has niacinamide, which is vitamin B3, and that's also a very good hydrator, and it makes your pores appear a little bit smaller. I love niacinamide. It's got glycerin, which is a hydrator, and vitamin E, which also helps restore moisture, and it also helps deliver nutrients to the skin. This also has witch hazel, and if you look at the ingredient list, it's got 2 types of alcohol in the middle, which are the good alcohols. There's good alcohol and drying alcohol, and those are the good alcohols. It is gluten-free. It's also microbead free. So although this has salicylic acid like the pore dermabrasion, this texture is a little bit more like the microdermabrasion, but this to me is just as effective as these. My skin behaves the same the next day. It's very clear, it's very bright. It doesn't make my skin react. I just really have fallen in love with this product for $23.95. I think it's a really great skincare dupe, skincare option, skincare alternative, whatever you want to call it. I think it's fantastic. If you saw my second makeup dupes video, I will link it if you didn't see it. This was in that video. But because this is a skincare video, I do need to put this in here because to me, this is such a great pairing, such a great dupe. So the high-end skincare product is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is $34 for 3.4 ounces or $22 for 1.7 ounce. This is also an Allure Best of Beauty winner. This has sunflower and ginger root oils that melt even stubborn, long-wearing makeup without stripping or drying the skin. This has turmeric and moringa extract, which help remove impurities, sunscreen residue, and fight the effects of pollution. It has papaya enzymes, which naturally exfoliate pores. This does have some extracts in it and some oils in it, and it is scented. Now, both of those could be drawbacks for people. It's this really pretty green color. This is a limited edition 6.8 ounce tub. That's why it looks so big next to my face. This is not the 3.4 ounce tub. Now, I think the scent is really nice. I have sensitive eyes. I have sensitive skin. The scent of this has never bothered me, but it could be an issue for people. So the alternative to this is the Physicians Formula The Perfect Matcha 3-in-1 Melting Cleansing Balm, which I don't have here while I'm filming. I've used it, I ran out of it, and this is $13.49. And this is an ultra gentle 3-in-1 cleansing balm that melts away makeup and deeply cleanses away impurities and leaves the skin feeling hydrated. This is packed with antioxidants, and it does have matcha green tea in it, hence the name. It also has bamboo shoot and lotus extract. So this is hypoallergenic, paraben-free, gluten-free. They specifically say it's safe for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers. It's vegan and it's cruelty-free. They do add fragrance to this product. It is way more scented than the pharmacy product. I know it has bothered people. It did not bother me, but it does have more of a fragrance, and they do add the fragrance in there. Both of the products are vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free, and the Physicians Formula is less expensive. I do think that both of these perform very similarly. They look similar. They do both have a scent, although the Physicians Formula scent is a little bit stronger. They both remove my most stubborn makeup really well. And what I like about these balms is that they are very easy to rinse off. They don't leave a residue on my face that just feels like a greasy film after, you know? So I do really enjoy using both of them, and I feel like they just perform and feel very equivalent to each other. So if fragrance really bothers you, the Physicians Formula might not be a good option, but it's here if you do want a less expensive option to the pharmacy. Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel is $48 for 1.69 ounces of product. This is kind of a misunderstood product to me because a lot of people will try and use this as a moisturizer by itself, but this works best, in my opinion, when it's used more as a moisture booster. I'll get into that in a second. So this replenishes nutrients while delivering hydration throughout the day or night to improve the look of skin texture and tone. Your complexion will appear brighter and more youthful upon every every application. So this is a serum and it's very lightweight and it's great for all skin types. It doesn't make your skin greasy or anything like that. This is supposed to diminish drabness, dryness, and decrease the appearance of fine lines. This has provitamin B5, which is supposed to hydrate and improve the skin's barrier function. It has pineapple ceramide, which helps boost luminosity and improve the appearance of skin texture and tone. This also has sodium hyaluronic cross polymer instead of hyaluronic acid. This is supposed to be a little bit stronger, a little bit better than that, and it hydrates to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and promote firmness. It has a watermelon rind, apple, and lentil complex that provides hydration, improves moisture retention, and reduces the appearance of fine lines. So it's supposed to do a lot of great things for the skin. This is not something that I use year round. I use this kind of in the dead of winter when I'm getting that surface dehydration, when my regular moisturizer just isn't enough. I'll just put a drop of this or a squirt of this into it, and it just works really well at upping the hydration and getting rid of that surface dehydration. This has a very long ingredient list. It does also have citric acid in it, along with all of those fruit extracts. So those are things that I think could be problematic for people, although this doesn't give my sensitive skin any issues. A great alternative to this, in my opinion, that I have felt works the same is the Maelove Hydrator B5 Gel. It's $27.95 for 1 ounce of product. This is a moisture booster filled with hyaluronic acid that gives you instantly dewy and moist skin. Now, based on that description, I would be a little scared of this because I have oily combination skin. I would maybe kind of think this would make me look greasy, but it doesn't. This is actually a lightweight gel type serum that spreads well, it layers easily, it mixes well with other products. The directions for this say to apply this after other serums because it's a little thicker and you want to go from thinnest product to thicker product, and you would apply this before your moisturizer. But I do like to mix this with my moisturizers just like I do the B Hydra. This has hyaluronic acid in it for boosting the skin's moisture content. This has panthenol, vitamin B5. It also has resveratrol to deliver nutrients to the skin. That is a great anti-aging ingredient, and it also helps hydration. The only ingredients in this product are water, hyaluronic acid, panthenol, resveratrol, and 2 preservatives to help the shelf life. That's it. So from a minimalistic standpoint, this has much less ingredients than this. There's no extracts, there's no citric acid. Now you can see they look a little bit different. The Drunk Elephant has more of a cloudiness to it. It's a little bit thicker. The Maelove is more clear. It's still a little bit thick, but it just looks more like water. Both absorb very, very easily. Neither has a scent. Neither makes me look greasy. They both do the exact same thing for my skin. But again, things perform differently for different people. It's just worked really well for me and has performed exactly the same. The Maelove is a fantastic dupe substitute alternative for the Drunk Elephant, and I don't mind that I get an ounce versus 1.69 ounces because I don't use this type of a product often enough to need this much of it anyway. This takes up less space. I like to keep these types of products in my little mini fridge. I got this one recently sent to me, so I'll link all these products and that down below, but I like how this feels really cooling on my skin when I apply it from the fridge. It also helps my products last longer. I like to keep things in there like eye creams, serums, all those things that I like to last longer or just feel extra good on my skin, my face masks, my facial rollers, things like that. That was just a little side note that had nothing to do with dupes whatsoever. We're gonna see if I can get through the essence category within like an hour because I feel like you guys have been wanting me to compare a few essences for a little while now, and I do have a less expensive essence alternative that I have been enjoying, so I'm hoping that it will work for you as well. If you've never used an essence before, or if you've used it even for the first time, you might be wondering, what the heck is an essence? What does it do? Am I wasting my money? Because it looks like water, it feels like water, it has no smell. An essence penetrates the skin more deeply than other skincare products. It keeps the skin's channels flush with hydration and creates a pathway so that your other skincare can penetrate the skin more deeply deeply and be more effective. So you would apply your essence right after you cleanse your skin with either a cotton pad or with your fingertips. And any skin type can use an essence, even very, very sensitive skin. So here is the 0.8 ounce size, the $20 size of Tatcha the Essence Plumping Skin Softener. The 5.1 ounce size is $95. This has 98% pure anti-aging Japanese superfoods. This helps with dullness and uneven texture, fine lines and wrinkles, and dryness. That 98.7% concentrate, it's a proprietary concentrate of green tea, rice, and algae, which are Japan's 3 essential nutrients for skin health and youthful radiance. The natural fermentation of those nutrients produces lactic acid, which helps increase cell turnover for smoother, more improved skin texture. So it also causes your skin to look a little plumper and more hydrated because it doubles your skin's moisture content over and above what a moisturizer can do, which will help soften and plump fine lines and wrinkles. And here I have my beloved Amore Pacific Vintage Single Extract Essence, which is $145 for 4.05 ounces or $95 for 2.3 ounces. This is an anti-aging essence with only 6 ingredients that helps improve skin's firmness, clarity, and texture with the antioxidant power of fermented green tea. This is an Allure winner. This improves the look of elasticity, clarity, and texture and preps skin for the steps to follow. It targets fine lines and wrinkles, dryness, dullness, and uneven texture. You get in a theme here. This is crafted with hand-picked green tea leaves from their exclusive Dalsanji Garden and Jeju Island. I'm sure I pronounced those wrong. The leaves contain unprecedented amounts of catechins known to have the most powerful antioxidants, and they're fermented for 100 days to reach optimal strength. So all of these essences that are so expensive are expensive for a reason. It's because of this extensive fermentation process and the ingredients that they use. So there's also the SK2 treatment essence, and this essence is $185 for 5.4 ounces or $99 for 2.3 ounces. So this is the essence that I tried first and I absolutely fell in love with. And then I decided I wanted to try the Tatcha. I would have loved to have tried the SK2 essence. There's a couple of reasons why I didn't proceed. There's something in here about containing less than 1% of synthetic fragrances. That wasn't in any of the other essence ingredients. The Tatcha and the Amore Pacific, I feel like they both work really well at keeping my skin regulated, hydrated. They reduce the look of my pores along here. That's kind of where my pores look enlarged. And I really just love those essences. I didn't need to get a third pricey one. So this one is a powerful treatment to soften and smooth texture, reduce the appearance of dark spots and fine lines due to dryness, and it evens the skin tone and it enhances radiance. And it has Pitera, which is a bio-ingredient derived from yeast fermentation that resembles your skin's natural moisturizing factors. It contains over 50 micronutrients like vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. So those are 3 pretty popular essences. The affordable alternative essence is the Misha Time Revolution, the first treatment essence, intensive moist. This is $52 for 5.1 ounces in most places. I have seen it on sale a lot of the time. It can be as low as $25, $30. You're not typically going to find an essence at the drugstore at drugstore prices or in the teens because of the extensive fermentation process, the ingredients that they use. I haven't anyway. So if you have, let me know. This says it is an anti-wrinkle whitening treatment essence known to repair damage and even out skin tone in just a few weeks. And this has 90% fermented yeast extract from Himalayan purple barley to effectively plump and strengthen skin, refine texture, hydrate, and reduce pigmentation. The fermentation process ensures rapid absorption of moisture and allows skin to retain moisture for longer, and it restores skin elasticity. This also has niacinamide, which I think is a really great addition to an essence because it kind of eliminates that step if you're someone who also adds niacinamide. I really like the Paula's Choice niacinamide booster. Sometimes I'll add it into one of the other ones, and you don't have to do that with this. Niacinamide brightens and clarifies skin tone. It also reduces the look of pores. This has soothing extracts. It has hyaluronic acid, which, as we discussed earlier, moisturizes, hydrates. It has glycerin, and it also has lactic acid. I just feel like there's a lot of great things in this, especially for the price. So this is my alternative. No, it's not exactly like the others, and everyone's going to have different experiences with essences just as they would with any other skincare product. But if you're looking to try one for the first time maybe, or to just try one that's a little bit more economical, this one might be one you might want to try. This next category is the gel cream moisturizer category. So a gel cream is a hydrating product. It usually comes in a jar, but it doesn't have that thick, creamy, kind of oily consistency, that heavy consistency that a lot of moisturizers in jars have. And they're a lot just less thick than creams. They're kind of jiggly, kind of slippery. Usually they have a lot of humectant ingredients in them, like glycerin, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, all the good things. So they attract and retain water really well, which makes them super hydrating. Now, some of them can have a hefty dose of silicones in them, which a lot of people don't really like, but silicones can actually attract moisture and have emollient properties too. What gel creams don't typically have are oils, which is wonderful for oily or acne prone skin. They also absorb really quickly, and they can even act like a makeup primer for a lot of people if you're in a hurry or in a pinch. So let's talk about my latest gel cream love, the Tatcha water cream. This is $68 for 1.7 ounces of product. It has a light scent. It's not heavy. I don't notice it after it's applied. This has some anti-aging and pore tightening qualities to it. This is great for all skin types. They don't say it's great for dry skin, but I do know some dry skin people that do enjoy this for their daytime moisturizer. This is an oil-free anti-aging water cream that releases a burst of skin-improving Japanese nutrients, powerful botanicals, and optimal hydration for poreless-looking skin. It provides a subtle, shine-free glow with a touch of 23 karat gold. It clarifies and refines skin with pure, powerful Japanese botanicals. It has wild rose, leopard, lily, and a proprietary complex, which is an anti-aging trinity of green tea, rice, and algae. It helps with dryness, pores, dullness, and uneven texture. It has hyaluronic acid. Now, it does have gold in it, which I have heard is not necessarily a good thing. It does have some extracts as well, has some silicones, and it does have some added fragrance for that scent. And at the very bottom, it does have some added alcohol. Now, I usually avoid that in skincare, but there's something about this that I really, really love, and this just worked really well for my skin. So, I have to tell you the bad with the good. Now, the dupe that I have gone through 2 tubs of, and I do not have here with me, but the texture is pretty much identical to the water cream, is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. It says it's for extra dry skin, but it works so well for, I would say, any skin type. It's beautiful on my oily combination skin. It's $17 to $22, depending on where you buy it, for 1.7 ounce, the exact same size, but a third of the cost. It absorbs very quickly, but is really, really moisturizing, but yet it doesn't make me greasy. It has hyaluronic acid in it, it has glycerin, and it has beeswax, which is also supposed to be pretty soothing for the skin, and it is fragrance free. But it doesn't have all of those anti-aging properties in it. So it is more basic, which is not a bad thing. If you have sensitive skin, basic is better. So the budget anti-aging gel cream might be the better option in this case, although I really love my water cream. So there's a couple of other gel creams that have been compared to this Neutrogena Hydro Boost, one of which a lot of you love, but I will not try, and I'll tell you why I won't try it. The Belief Aqua Bomb. Hugely popular. I think it has like 5 stars, maybe 4.8 stars on Sephora. It's $38 for 1.7 ounces, the same size. Drying alcohol is the 5th ingredient in this product, and there's not that many ingredients. So the fact that it's the 5th ingredient, I can't do that to myself. I just feel like it's going to do bad things for my rosacea. The Peter Thomas Roth Water Drenched Cloud Cream is $52 for basically the same size product. I just haven't tried this yet, but it has a ton of good things in it. Hyaluronic acid, a lot of ceramides, hydrolyzed silk, sodium PCA, a lot of fermented ingredients, which is in a lot of Japanese skincare, but it does have citric acid in it. But aside from the citric acid, everything else looks good. So that Neutrogena it's a good product. I do intend to buy it again. So most of the time, skincare ingredients will not be the same from product to product, but the performance can be the same or negligible. You won't notice a difference. This has been my experience with these products. I would love to know if you've tried these budget skincare products and have noticed the same difference for yourself. And do you have any skincare affordable alternatives? If so, leave them in the comments below. I would love to try them out. If you haven't seen my makeup dupes videos, I'm gonna have them linked here so you can go catch those too. I have some great products in those. If you are not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, become part of the family. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye.